Is it working? Well, Kiwi's certainly here. Get out of here, you little gungus. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're actually good for real. Here we go. Alright, so we took a shot. That was interesting. I'm going to make sure to get that chat there. Cool. Now I can see the chat better. And time to go again. Let's do it. Let's do it. I don't care. I care a lot. It's really irritating to lose. Even though I ended up getting what I was sort of planning for, in terms of like I wanted to drink, and I was like, hey, wouldn't it be fun if I did like a stream about it? Or not about it, using it with a fun drinking game. Wouldn't that be fun? But, you know, it's like when you lose, like at any game. Ridley. Does that really contribute anything to the discussion? Oh, it's Martin Bradley. Now that's a free chest. You can tell because they look like shit. Is this close enough to aggro? I'm not familiar enough with the aggro radius. Oh, I think that's good. I forget what that is, but it's good. Stamina. That's pretty good. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I'm still getting used to this streaming thing. Like obvi, but oh my god, another movement speed too. Okay. You know what? Just this once I will settle for exactly what I need to succeed. I really hope that let me check my levels. I might whisper. Yeah, less tech support in the stream, more game. Oh, and apples this time too. Yes. Okay. So, want to put down a workbench. Is there any reason that I would have for not picking this place or picking another place that isn't this one? Looking for free chests is also a good idea, but I don't see any. Alright, so workbench it is. And where are we? Okay, I think I've got that. Here, and I don't have it. Of course, I only took down one tree. Or no, even if I did, I also, this is super the wrong way to go, but I did spot a free chest, so works for me. Honestly, the perks and all that is what really won me over. That sucks, because that's for arrows, and I don't have that. Free chests, or a tree I could hit. That's also cool. Fuck it. I'll just go with these ones. The perks, oh, that's a free chest. The perks are, to me, the most fun part of this game. Because is that a free chest? I think it is. It might be iron. We'll find out. Oops. I wanted to stream because now that my hair is really long, I can only wash it every so often. And because the oil and it'll like dry out, so I have to like wait for it to get dirty enough to wash. And so I just washed it yesterday and it looks really good. And that's not an all the time thing because of the thing I just said. And I got that non-binary shit going on. So it's really fun for me. Feels real good. Wait, I didn't investigate that fucking chest. Fuck my feelings. It's really, it took me a while to understand what it felt like. And apparently, so So the thing with people who are trans is that they feel like they are in the wrong body. And that sucks. Because it feels really bad. So if they, depending on what they do, if they even need to do anything, they can feel better. And what they feel when they feel like they're in the wrong body is known as gender dysphoria. Or at least this is what I've come to understand. Oof, I don't really like look. So that probably isn't news to a lot of people. Okay, thank God. I was going to say, I don't even have an axe. So I had heard about gender dysphoria not too long ago, because it's still pretty new to me. But what I had never heard of was gender euphoria. Euphoria being, feeling good. So it's, for me, I really struggled to understand why it felt so good to have long hair. And I guess what I was experiencing was gender euphoria, because it felt right being non-binary and not really being into dresses. Like every now and then I would customize my character in a video game to like have a dress, but also like have a beard or something, just to denote this is the wrong mushroom. Wait, no, it wasn't. Wait, I want to eat. Shut up. Leave me alone. Oh my God, look at Kiwi. Oh my God, I was super mad and now I'm super not because, oh my God. Fuck everything I was saying up till now. Just take a look at this. Oh my God, that is adorable. That is adorable. Oh my God. Oh my God, that is insanely adorable. Let me see if I can get closer. Oh my God. That is amazing. Oh my God. Let's just enjoy this for a second. Anyway, about what I was talking about. I think that there's a lot of stuff, like a lot of people, I've heard a lot of people talk about gender dysphoria. Or I've heard a lot of talk about it. And I guess it's just it basically boils down to, it feels like I'm in the wrong body. That sucks. But if they do something like get top surgery, which is what it's called when you would say, what's the mammarectomy, probably? So mammaries being the female breasts as opposed to male breasts, and an ectomy would be like if you took it out. I don't know if it's mammarectomy. Now I need to know. Damn it. Mammarectomy. Mammectomy. That sounds... Oh my God, little Stretch. Look at that. She's gorgeous. Look at her. I think of her more as my kind of obnoxious friend than like, exotic bird. But then she'll do shit like this, and I'm like, oh, she's like an exotic bird, It's just kind of funny because I forget. And then because most of the time the way I see her is like, oh no, she's trying to drink out of my shot glass. That will kill her. Right? Sorry for taking so much time away from the game. It's not my intention. Whoa, that's bad. All right. So almost played my own stream. That would be very loud, I think. So I'll take my shot. I'm getting a little distracted. Oh, you know what? Yeah. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to forgive myself for this one because holy shit. I'm looking down because I'm looking at the stream. I need to fix my setup. So for those of you who might not understand, she is using her beak to sort of balance. I don't know. It's probably pretty obvious. Basically, she's laying down. Yeah, I guess that's pretty clear. Oh my god, she's falling asleep and everything. Let's see if we can get a close-up on that bird. Let's see. Look at that bird. Look at that fucking angel. Oh my god. Jesus, she's adorable. There. Look at that, she's falling asleep. Oh my god. Oh, there's the AC. Alright, just like maybe another half minute of this. Anyway, what I was talking about, gender dysphoria, it feels really shitty. But I didn't know there was the other thing, which is gender euphoria. It kind of follows, like if you think about it. Like if you feel strongly one way or the other about something, right? It follows that if you would feel extra bad about something versus neutral, which is what I super imagine is just like an everyday, oh, I feel like a woman, oh, I feel like a man, what's for lunch? Whereas this is like, oh, I feel like a woman, oops, there's my male body, you know? Or, who I feel like a man, it's super uncomfortable to be in this woman body. And this is something that disrupts my daily life because it feels wrong. And if I was to modify my body so that it matches the gender I feel like, then I would feel much better. At the end of the day, that's what it is. For me, I never really considered that it was something quite like that because I didn't necessarily feel uncomfortable in my body more so much as just kind of uncomfortable with me being called he and him, and it's less of oops, I already poured it. Ooh, it's already taken its toll. So it was to me less about the physical at first and more about the verbal, and it just didn't seem right. I don't know. Oh my god, blessed. I don't know. It just didn't seem right. It just didn't fit. It was imagine for a second that you are not trans. You're not like, I'm in the wrong body, but imagine that you're a man, right? And somebody calls you she. Maybe you have like a name that's gender neutral, right? Maybe your name is Sarah or Morgan or Taylor, right? And someone assumes that you're a she when you're a he. And you're kind of like, that's not right. Imagine that, but all the time. Like every single time, even when they say the right thing, you're still like, right? And it's sort of just in the back of your mind, you're more focused about what they're saying, you know, about him, right? So it's just sort of like a tier 7 concern. But let's take this and I'll keep talking. I saw a stand-up comic once. It was like, he's like, his dad was smoking a cigarette, and he was smoking a cigarette. And he's like, "You like that cigarette, Dad?" Here's a comb. He's like, "You like that cigarette, Dad?" And his dad goes, "Yeah, what do you ask?" So it's just like, oh, let me take this great shot. This is fun. Let's see. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so yeah, so when I like, it's really strange because I didn't feel so strongly about it, and then I was like, oh, non-binary is a thing? Well, all right, I guess that. No, it couldn't be me. And then in my head, I was like, wait, am I just being a homophobe? Am I just being afraid of it? It was just like, I don't know. I thought this was a mushroom. if I had hit use on that, I would have gotten in serious trouble. Because it would have summoned who? What? Guardian. Yeah, I've seen streamers fight those. I'm not ready. Even if I had really great gear, I wouldn't be ready. Oops. I wish I didn't have to look into the sun. Anyway, free. So the perks are really great, as you probably already know if you're watching this category. Jetpack. Weeha. Let's see. So, gendered euphoria. So gender dysphoria, I guess I had a little. No, let's be real. Yeah, I had it, right? I guess it's harder for me to want to take it seriously because it doesn't hurt quite as much. So, I don't know. I don't understand it. It's really complicated. Like I almost feel like I'm wondering what it would be like if I could just have reincarnation but not like forget myself, right? Not forget everything. I'm just wondering if I could just have that once and then, excuse me, and then like maybe be reborn as like a completely typical person, like standard, not parents of the year, but nothing to write home about. Maybe my dad is a little emotionally distant. He goes and chance. I have a soccer mom. Hold on. I think this bird is about to destroy a chair. I'm gonna be right back. So, yeah. Oh, can I still talk to you? That'd be weird. Because I have an audio compressor on. No, it doesn't really work. Oh, it kind of works. All right. So yeah, I was thinking, like, wouldn't it be interesting just one time, maybe just like have the experience of like a super normal, I'm a woman and I feel like a woman, or I'm a man and I feel like a man. It's super straightforward. I go to school. I have trouble in math. I go out with a girl and she dumps me, and maybe I don't know. For me, it's been, not to give away too much too soon, but it has been decidedly atypical. And it's just interesting to think about that stuff. To me, it's interesting to be like, so it's kind of, I guess for me, it's difficult to say that it was particularly unpleasant before I, or to not embrace this non-binary I accidentally made a bowl. Whatever. For me, it was not particularly unpleasant so much as vaguely uncomfortable because I didn't really know what was going on. And so it's, oh my god, that's a lot of gold for me at this point. Alright, let's get these here on the hot bar because it's 2100. For me, it was like, I don't know. It was kind of like, wait, where was I going? So it's like, that was my baseline. To have these weird, uncomfortable moments, this little twinge in the back of my, just making sure she's not destroying property of mine. It was just, I don't know, it was just like a weird feeling, and it would be interesting to find out what it would be like to grow up without that weird feeling, because I'm wondering, like, I didn't take note of where I put my crafting table. So it's just kind of interesting as a thought experiment. So, oh my god, there's one right there. Are you kidding? And it's next to a huge landmark. Yes, please. Yeah, I want one of this. And I can't, well, how much wood do I have? Enough for bark. And a pickaxe. You're kidding me. Oh, Fuck. Alright, nightfall already. It happened fast. Yeah, so, for me, among other things that made my life extremely atypical, it's just kind of like, okay, here's a breakdown of what just happened. I don't know if the camera was at the right angle. Odds are bad. So Kiwi, my green cheek conure, just flew away because the lovebird, who is put away, she comes out an hour after Kiwi comes out, right? The lovebird, oh my god, she was playing in her cage. You can probably hear it. One sec, I do have to go get it. No, I'll go after I explain. So the lovebird was playing with her toys and made a loud sound, and it scared the shit out of the green cheek, and so she flew off. And what she does when she's scared, oh my god, I guess I need arrows. Wait, didn't I just get one? Or was that broccoli and I didn't realize? Oh, there it is. I never picked it up. So that's for arrows. I don't even know what it does. Increased draw speed, arrow speed, and damage. I guess I need to figure out how to make a bow. Alright, so she's in the bathroom. I'm gonna go get her because what she does is she flies into the bathroom and it's all dark, and because it's dark she doesn't come out because she feels all safe or wants to go to sleep. Honestly, I don't really understand it. Look at this. Look at this little angel. Look at that. Ain't that just the cutest? Hi, are you in a talking mood? Let's see if I can get you to talk. Hello? Oh my god. Oh, she's gonna lick the microphone. She's gonna try to stand on the microphone? No? Okay. What's the deal? What's the story? Look at this. Look at this. Oh my god. See, this is how I think of her, as a sort of goblin. Okay. Get on there. I've got muck to lose. Fuck was I talking about? Fuck it. It's gonna come out eventually. Might as well say it. So, I am on the spectrum, and as such, oh yeah, no, that's interesting. If I'm gonna be streaming for a while, then eventually this will come out. And if I'm not, no one will ever see this. And by no one, I mean like less than 100 people ever. Max, if I never become a big deal. So if I become a big deal, eventually my full name will come out. Not that I'm about to, say that just willy-nilly, but just, what a weird phrase, willy-nilly. So, no, that's interesting. It's sort of like, almost feels like, oh my god, I need to eat. It sort of feels like a kind of self-fulfilling prophecy. It's kind of like, so, let me explain. So, if I end up becoming like Germa, right, then eventually my full name will come out, where I live. Oh, it was a motorcycle in real life, and so I was terrified because I was like, what the fuck is after me? Did I just eat like all my apples unnecessarily? Man. Anyway, so no. So I find it really interesting to think about, like, it's kind of so if I'm a big deal, this will come out anyway, in which case there's no sense in hiding it, because maybe one day I'm really comfortable, it'll slip out little by little, right? Whereas if I'm small potatoes and I say it, then who is it going to leak to, right? Like, unless I have like some incredible person, like someone who's incredibly someone who's incredibly enamored with me. This is great, having like maybe that's what I do in the future. I build like a landmark. It makes it easy to find my fucking tool time. Is this a different building? You have no idea. So I happen to be on the spectrum, the autism spectrum, and that contributed greatly to my unusual, atypical life so far. And that's part of why I'm so interested in what it would be like to be normal, because it's kind of like, to me, I think, so if I had a wish granted to me by a genie, genie shows up, I rub the lamp, I'm like, oh fuck, is this a genie's lamp? Rub, rub, rub. And he's like, hello, I am an Indian stereotype. I will grant you one wish, right? He's like, aha, it's hot. That is hot. And I get one wish. My one wish would be to live forever, basically. Well, specifically, I've given this an unreasonable amount of thought. Specifically, my wish would be, I wish for the ability to grant and take away, to give and take away eternal life from myself and others. Like I said, I'm giving this way too much thought. So let's break that down. The ability to give and take away. So let's say I give eternal life, right, to someone, right? And then after 10,000 years, they're like, please, I'm done. Can I please just die? Please, I've lived too long, right? Or maybe that's how I feel after 10 millennia or 30 millennia or 1,000 millennia. Maybe I'm just like, all right, I've seen enough. I'm ready. I'm too old. Whatever. Like right now, I definitely don't feel like that, but I have no idea how I would feel in 30 million years, So maybe, right? Oh my God, I've become every Let's Play channel that I hate. I'm not talking about the game at all. I'll finish this topic and then I'll keep talking about the game. Oh my God, it happens so fast. Wow. I'm going to keep talking about this stuff because I think that it's interesting. And if you don't think it's interesting, there are probably at least 1,000 people live on Twitch. And I bid you adieu. But I think it's fucking interesting. Hey, can you not kill me, please? Oh my God, I'm going to die. Oh my God. Oh my God. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish this topic, right? And then I'm going to move on. I'm going to play the game. For me, I would want to live forever because to me, I would want to sample everything. I would want to know what it's like to bungee jump. I would want to know what it's like to skydive. I would want to know what it's like to go to space. I would want to learn how to sword fight. Like, it's less of I want specifically to know those things. Like, I have a drive. I must skydive. It's less of that and more of like, I don't want to die without knowing what that's like. Like, maybe it sucks. I don't know. Maybe I do it and it becomes my new favorite thing. I want to know what it's like to speak Russian. I want to know what their history is. And I want to know, I don't give a shit about Russia. But I don't want to die missing out, right? It's like FOMO, but like on a wide scale of just like, I don't, so for me, I would want to live forever so that I could try everything. Every little thing. Oh my God. So being on the autism spectrum, I grew up and it was a very strange life up till now. And I say strange because it was, I don't know, how do you define strange? Define strange. Define strange. Because it has a negative connotation. You might not necessarily want to say, it's weird. Not previously known, unfamiliar, not of one's own particular locality, environment, or kind, not native. So it has negative connotation saying weird, you're a weirdo. But at the same time, it is weird, right? So I almost wish that I could hold on, sorry, this is super gross. So I want to know just a little, not because necessarily I would prefer to be someone other than myself. Not saying that I'm, that so much, but more of just curiosity. I'm just like, okay, what is it like? What is it like to just be like, oh yeah, my gender is this, what's for lunch? Oh, of course I understand people, and of course, I go to school, I go to work, I go to sleep. It's simple. Like, I'm just curious about what that's like, and I'll never know, and that's kind of frustrating to me. But I'll focus in the game now, because not focusing got me killed, and now I have to take another shot, even though I'm clearly drunk off my ass, apparently. I forgot to mention. Being on the spectrum comes package deal, right? 2 for 1 with ADHD, right? So of course I'm jumping from topic to topic. I'm medicated, but the alcohol doesn't count, or doesn't help, I mean. But there's a wonderful symptom of autism, which is monologuing. I know it's hard to believe, but I have the impulse to talk. So streaming is kind of a good fit. But you get me on a topic, or I get myself, whichever, on a topic like, I don't know, philosophy, life, alternate, realities in life. God, look at this man. Look at this man. Look at his eyes. He doesn't think about things. So, bottoms up. It's just interesting for me to think about. And once I'm on the topic, it's really hard for me to switch off of it. But this isn't a just chatting stream. This is a intense epic gamer stream. This is not a podcast. That is the one thing that I really don't like about certain channels, or whatever, streams, is because if you're gonna stream video games, I don't want to just listen to a pod. It's a tiny little feather. It's a tiny feather. Can you see? It is so small. It is from a bird. Eat this. Eat it. Eat this. Don't eat me. I am not this. This is... Ow! Fucker! Okay. Focusing on the game now. Let's see how long this lasts. Okay. Sugon Shroom, right? Like I said, they're all ligmas. It's not like I'm not interested in the game. It's just that I got distracted by what I consider to be extreme... birch. Oh. Now, Kiwi. I need you to stay here so that you don't drink my shot glass. That happened once. And she was like... and I was fucking terrified. And then she was fine. And since then, we were like, all right, we gotta, everything was fine. It's behind us. Holy shit, let's never let that happen again. Thank God, fucking, I'm not exactly religious, but thank fucking God. Because, oh my God, it's kind of like, so before she was actually, I was afraid that she was dying. No, the game. I'm fucking thinking about, I'll finish this story and then it's the game. Before I thought that she was dying, I was kind of like, she's really annoying. And then I totally did the Brooklyn Nine-Nine, where I was like, if anything happens to her, I will kill everyone in sight and then myself. So I was like, oh, actually, I do care a lot. But let's see. Get this tree. What's my strat? Because I do want to win video games. I'm actually an extremely competitive person. And I really like to win, and I really hate to lose. Which I guess, not to get in a huge tangent, but I guess makes sense in terms of evolution, that I would, win instead of lose and shit like that. So, I love the graphical style. I just noticed the way these trees sort of just look like mushrooms. Like, you can kind of see the polygons here. Like this, like, can you see my, yeah, you can see my reticle. Look at the polygon here. This is clearly an edge. And then you got like a triangle. Like, it's like, I love that. I really want to someday come up with some sort of engine, right? And then, oh, I could do like a programming workshop on Twitch. I'm kind of like Bob Ross. No, That came out wrong. I am not like Bob Ross in that I am really cool and have done a great deal of work. I'm like Bob Ross because to me, everyone can program. Now that's like not true. Just like not everybody can paint, but it is how I feel. I feel as though if I just did a programming workshop and I was really, really popular, that people would get how to program and then everybody would know how to program and be programming all the time. So that'd be really fun. Good monologue about that. How long until Ridley? I've got 15 minutes. Wasn't it 50 minutes like 2 seconds ago? Well, actually, technically, it wasn't 2 seconds ago. If there's 15 minutes left and there were 15 minutes left before, then I believe, according to my calculations, it would be 50 minus 15. That's 35? Yes. 35 minutes ago? Okay, that doesn't sound... Time's weird, and I'm mad about it. Oh, I would fight those goblins to get some cash to open these chests, but it's 2,200, and I feel like that's close enough to when I'll be fighting, whether or not I want to. Let's see, what else I got? I also got Gerd. Here. What? Here's an interesting thing about me while I'm drunk and spilling my guts to Twitch. I have no less than... Kiwi bird. I have no less than 6 mental health disorders. Isn't that wild? I'm not going to tell them all now, but that's a little too much too soon. But maybe a just chatting stream at some point. I hear childs, and they are making funny noises, and it is adorable. Oh God! Oh! Hold on! Don't kill me yet. Alright, now I have stamina again. Now I can heal. Oops! Oh shit. Oh my God, I'm gonna die for real. No, I refuse. My refusal was irrelevant. Honestly, I don't know what I expected. Let me just try something real fast. So, let's see. So, I've had a bunch of stuff happen in my life that makes it hard to open up, but alcohol makes it, among other things, it's funny. Alcohol is funny, and that's why I do it, but among other things, it also makes it easy for me to feel comfortable opening up. And so talking about all this stuff is super interesting to me, but I normally want to keep it under wraps because, I don't want to open up because I may be threatened by this. I don't know what's going to happen. But so it's interesting that we have this sort of, I don't want to go too far. We're going to this later. Hi. Look at this. I'm being nibbled. It's an interesting balance to strike where you're like, where am I even going with them? I don't even know where I was going, but it's just interesting how, like, when I'm sober... Oh, I didn't take my shot yet. This is dripping on me. Oh, it's the condensation from the bottle. Look at that. Can you see that? Probably not. Maybe. Maybe. I'll have to check the footage later. But it's just all these ideas that normally I would be too nervous to do, right, suddenly seem less threatening. And at this moment, I can't think of a reason why I shouldn't just spill my guts. But I'm not going to put too much stake in how I feel right now because I'm literally being influenced by a chemical. And perhaps when that chemical is no longer present, I will regret my current actions. And I'm not willing to put myself in a position to regret my current actions right now. So I will make these choices while sober. I will consider in the future. Oops. I will consider in the future acting on these ideas that I'm currently having. Here we go. Yuck. Okay, that makes 4. Don't eat me. I'm for not food. There it is. Okay. All right. Ooh. I remember seeing a carriage and it didn't register because 700 thoughts were going through my head. Yeah, there's just, it's a lot, and it's a lot to think about, and it's a lot to, I don't know, just to live with, I guess. But it makes things so interesting, and I'm wondering if I was without all of these things that theoretically you'd think I wouldn't be a fan of, right? Like, wouldn't it be so nice to just live a normal life? Wouldn't I get bored? Or would I? Would I just focus on other stuff? But regardless, okay, what's my strat? Last time I definitely got distracted because I don't even remember what really happened. My goal is to make a sword. In order to make a sword, I need to get at least 5 trees. I can get trees faster. So that's my second tree. Make a workbench. Know where you are. Sort of below this figure 8 to the right. See if I can remember that. See if that counts as enough. Get bark. Get tool. All right. More rocks. More trees. So let's get 3 more trees. The 3 more trees will be enough. Probably 2 more trees. I can probably get away with 2 more trees. Oop. And that will allow me, I should check that out. That will allow me to make a pickaxe. The pickaxe will allow me to harvest. I need stone and I need a lot of stone. Probably need 2 coal nodes, probably 2 stone nodes, and at least 1 iron node. Here's the second coal node, 1800. We're sitting pretty. We might actually get this done before sunset. Probably not, though. All right, here's the stone. Now that I think is mithril. Over in the corner above that chest. Which stone was that? That was just 1. This actually might work if I'm just gathering these. That might be worth something. That might be iron up there, right there where I'm highlighting. That might be iron. Is that stone or iron? That's stone for sure, but I'll get it. Do I see any up? No, that's mithril. Just went up. Now that's iron right there, right above the text rock. That's for sure iron. We're at 2000. Is that what they say? Do people say 2000 in the, like? So like in the military they say 1700, 700, 0700. Do they say 2000? That's another thing. Like I definitely don't want to join the military. I don't. What is this reflection? Oh, I get it. I was looking at the webcam and I was seeing through it a little bit and I was like, what the fuck? Why can't it? Is this flint? This is iron, thank God. I was looking through and I was like, what the fuck? Why can't I look through this? Is this a reflection? And it's because the upward part is a grill, like a microphone. It is a microphone, but it goes all the way to the back because there's little slats to, I almost said irrigate, ventilate. All right, there it is. I might actually get this done. I've never gotten a sword before the first night. Come on. Nice. I see. So you would want to eat these because they don't heal. They only recharge hunger stations. Cauldron. That's not a cauldron. Don't panic. Calm. Focus on what you're doing. Coal for fuel. Iron for metal. Now I need birch. It's right here. Good job. What the fuck was I talking about? This is right though. To have the game take precedence. 327. Bibby comes out at 3:30. Bibby, that's what we call the funny lovebird, Ridley. Alright, I say give up on the sword for now. Oh my god, don't die, please. This might work, this might work. It worked, it kind of worked. Alright. I can do this, don't panic. Look, see, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, so... yeah, so it's like... I don't like the idea of a military. I don't like the idea of fighting and killing, right? I'm not saying that I don't think that... you know, we live in a complicated world. I'm not saying abolish all military, you know, there shouldn't be weapons. I'm saying that in a perfect world of mine, there wouldn't be such a thing as fighting, right? And I said perfect world, right? I'm not saying, you know, realistic. I'm not saying we should try to do that. I don't think it's human nature to even have that happen. All I'm saying, this is pure wishful thinking. Does this burn? No. This is pure wishful thinking, and I know it's unrealistic, right? Every time I forget about the anvil. So I'm just saying that in my perfect world, there would be no conflict. There would be no, there would only be like making out and cool art, you know? Like that's what people would do. So I don't love the idea of, you know, joining the military, but I also kind of don't want to die before knowing what it's like to have military discipline. Now, assuming there hasn't been some weird cover-up, right? As far as I know, there are like a bajillion nuclear submarines under the military's control. I live in the United States, but if the accent wasn't a huge giveaway. But as far as I know, there hasn't been a single nuclear incident on a single, like, okay, so Chernobyl, it melted down. I think 3 Mile High Island, I vaguely know about some sort of thing that was bad. Not to just say that, oh, it's all Russians, but, you know, I'm just saying, like, because of military discipline, because of the precision with which they operate, like, they just haven't had a single incident. As far as I know, unless there's been a cover-up, which there probably has been. Now that I think about it, there was a high school teacher I had, and he mentioned that technically it wasn't his fault, but he ended up being indirectly responsible for, like, dumping some amount of military, like, an insanely, like, not on a global scale, an insane amount of stuff into the ocean, but on a, you wouldn't want to swim in this, an amount of, like an unfortunate amount of radioactivity, or radioactive material into the ocean. But they haven't had like a sub like go critical, sink to the bottom of the ocean and become another elephant's foot, as far as I know. You know, I mean, I wouldn't know if it actually happened because they would cover it up, which isn't, it sounds like horrible, and it is, but it's also like, yes, let us broadcast our mistake to the world so that people can take advantage of it. Wow, that did a lot of damage. I didn't hear that because I have the sound really down because I'm experimenting. Does this work? It does. Oh my god. Not having sound is a big deal. Fuck. Oh, I can use this to regain my stamina. Bird. Okay. Are they gonna aggro on me forever? I think that's how this game works. Let me test. If they're turned towards me, I'll know. Wow. Once they aggro on you, that's it. Let's see what's in here. Oh, did you hear that? That was my elbow. I have tennis elbow. I need to fix it. I've had tennis elbow for a few years. What's wild about ADHD that like most people don't understand, including but not limited to the people who actually have ADHD. Did I even mark? I didn't pay attention. Oh no, I did. This is the figure 8 map. Sorry, I'm getting pretty drunk. The military precision, right, with which the military operates submarines is just super interesting to me. The idea of like the autistic in me, the one who likes routines, the autistic desire for order and predictability. Just kind of, oh my god, I'm gonna die. I don't want to die. I'm dead. I'm super dead. Oh my fucking. So, fuck. What went wrong? I aggroed those stone people. That's what went wrong. And I aggroed them because I couldn't really ear them. Oh my kiwi bird. Oh, I have to take out Ridley, don't I? Don't forget. Take out Ridley. So, and I have to take another shot because I died. How long has the stream been going? 50 minutes, thank God, because eventually I'm going to want to end the stream because I'll be too drunk. Because I don't want to... I think as a general rule, streaming while you're shit-faced is probably a bad plan. You know? I've heard of somebody losing... Is that the right term? Getting banned, I guess. I've heard of an account on Twitch being suspended for, there was a guy, forget his name, but he was featured in a donkey video. The donkey video's name was Rip King. I forget the full name of the person who ended up getting in trouble. But that person probably was actually reported because they were kind of a dick to Donkey in the video. So I'm wondering, please don't hurt. Kiwi, please don't. Good. So I'm taking care of her pin feathers, but it can be really hard to tell whether or not they're like... So she has these feathers, when they come out, they're covered in a sort of casing. Right? I think it's like some sort of natural wax or whatever, but the point is they can catch on stuff, right? And if you break up the sort of casing, like what I'm doing now, then then they become soft, right? Sort of imagine, gosh, what would this be? Man, I mean, I guess if I'm getting drunk, being distracted would be kind of inevitable. But in just thinking about it, I am becoming like sort of a podcast. I'm imagining people aren't too interested. Maybe this is my brand. Maybe this is what I want. I don't know. I just feel like if I'm saying I'm playing a game, but I'm actually spending all this time like grooming my bird, maybe people aren't going to be super interested. It's worth thinking about. But in the meantime, I'll just roll with it. So she has these feathers that come in. She loses feathers because feathers get sort of ratty or whatever. Same reason that we lose hairs, They sort of outlive their usefulness. They decay, they get old, they get whatever. And so she grows them back, and when she grows them back, they sort of have like a casing on them. And that casing can catch on things. So normally her feathers are very soft, and her soft feathers won't. I don't know, like, how do I describe it? Like, how is a feather duster gonna catch on anything, right? But this hard casing that protects the feather when it comes out of her skin right? It stays for a lot longer than it needs to. And those are called pin feathers. They're kind of like teeth when they come out. At first, when they come out of your gums, they're very pointy. And over time, as you eat with them, that pointiness gets rounded away. Or not rounded, like almost like sanded. So I super enjoy sort of pinching is the wrong word. That's super wrong. You can sort of, I guess pinching is the best word. You can sort of clear away the that coating, and it helps her. And it might be one of the most satisfying feelings ever, because it's helping her, but it also is like, you sort of just I don't know. I've got a thing in my brain, I don't want to go into it yet, that makes it so it's extra satisfying. I'm not going to go into it, but the point is, it's basically like, it's like if you're the kind of person that no, how do I put this? Damn, this is really hard. I did not expect this to be this hard to explain. It's, without getting gross, how do I put this? Because I can get gross, and talk about acne. If you know where I'm going, it's like acne. It's like when you solve acne, right? But what's a better version? It's more like, imagine that there is a ratty nail, right, that is hanging off of your finger, and it's catching on everything, right? By doing this, I am getting rid of that nail, but what you do is you take your fingers, right, maybe either like this or like this, and you sort of crush it. So it's kind of like pinching, but it's not the same. It's sort of like this wax cylinder, right? And you can't, so it's like this. I know this is phallic, but just deal with it. So imagine this tube of sort of like this hard material, and there's this, sort of soft feather inside, right? And so what happens is the feather comes out, and it's like spiky and shitty, and it'll catch on everything, and it'll feel really bad, and they'll complain. Like, if there's all sorts of stuff about this. So when I pet her like this, so right now she's fine, but when she just started molting, or right after she started molting, right, they would be a thing, and it would sort of catch, and it would feel like pulling her hair, probably, right? Because imagine if your hair had sort of like a hook at the end. I'm not saying that pin feathers have a hook, but it's kind of like that, like petting a cat the wrong way. So if they're long enough, and that's the catch, what I can do is sort of like cut with my fingernails. I can cut the end off, and when you crush it, it's super satisfying, because it's just sort of like, so there's a good version and a bad version. The bad version is it looks like it's ready to be cut off, and it's not, and it hurts her because it's like she can still feel it. Right? It's not dead skin at all. It's perfectly alive, skin or whatever. Oh my God, like that. See that? You hear that? I don't know if you heard that or not, but you might have seen her sort of flinch. Like, it'll feel to me like, oh, this is a thing that'll catch on stuff. I'll, cut it off with my fingernails, right? If you get it right, it's like super satisfying. It's kind of like, gosh, what's it like? Imagine cracking a glow stick, right? But like, what's it like? Imagine if cracking a glow stick made a sound like hitting a mechanical keyboard. That's the best I can do. I'm sorry, it's weird, but it's like super satisfying, especially for me, because in addition to like that satisfying sort of crunch, I know it sounds gross, but it's kind of like, it's kind of the sensation of, imagine taking a toothpick. No, that's not satisfying either. How do I put this? Because the toothpick, when you break it, is kind of like, this is very clean. It's like, right? So when I do this and I do this, there's like, you press a little bit because you don't want to hurt her, right? And then at some point it goes, And it's like, if she doesn't flinch, that means you've just helped her out, but it's also like this super satisfying. Hold on, I have to take Ridley out, but I don't want to just leave on this note. Fuck, how do I make it sound not shitty? Cracking your knuckles, right? So cracking your knuckles, right? I know it's kind of gross, but it feels really good, right? It's kind of like that. So doing it when it's wrong, right, and it hurts her, not only does it hurt her and you feel guilty and it sucks. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry. I wish you spoke English so I could explain that this was a mistake. It totally felt like it was ready and I wanted to get that satisfying feeling and also help you, but I accidentally hurt you and didn't help you at all. Oh my God, now you don't trust me as much, blah, blah, blah. Right. It's almost like that same feeling as well when you want to crack your knuckles, but you just end up hurting yourself. It's like, oh man, I have to crack my knuckles, and you do this and it doesn't crack, and you're just like, ow, right? I feel like that's probably pretty relatable. Not to everybody, but to some. So it's kind of like that, but it's like, it's really great because it's like, it'll snap like dry wood, like if you've ever gone camping or whatever and you want to put stuff on a fire and you want to snap a piece of wood in half, what you do is you get really old, not grain wood with leaves coming out, you go get really old wood that's all dry, and when you snap it, it's like snapping chalk. Like imagine a really long piece of chalk, or maybe pencil lead, right? And you like that. That's what it feels like, and it's super satisfying because, like, on the one hand, it's like I'm gonna press, and it goes, right, or whatever, and it's like ha. But also, if she doesn't flinch at all, it means that you guessed right. You've helped her because it won't catch on anything, right? And it has the, just the satisfaction of its own thing. But so it's kind of like, it's super tempting to like want to do that to everything you find. But if you get it wrong, she's like, because it's like kind of like, instead of trying to snap a piece of dry wood or a piece of pencil lead, you've now tried to snap her finger, and you're like, so like it's high risk, high reward, that kind of thing. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let Ridley out, and then I'm going to get a little bit of coffee because alcohol will make me very sleepy. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let Ridley out. I'm going to take this shot first, I think, and then I'm going to play one more game, die tragically. I haven't even gotten really far yet. I've gotten so much better at this game than what you're seeing. It's sort of like, if you can make it through the first couple nights, you'll make it through the next 3 nights at least. It's sort of like waiting for gears to catch. But regardless, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this shot. All right, let me plan this out. So, being on the spectrum makes something called sequencing really hard, where planning out the next things, I need to sort of put extra effort into it. It's just a little bit of extra difficulty when it comes to just getting things in the right order. That's all. So let's see. Take this shot, then take out Ridley, right? Because she'll, just extra risk. Before that, I know. I'll see if I can get this camera working. But I don't want to let her in there because she's supposed to come out like 15 minutes ago. So if this doesn't work right away, then I will bail on it. But I'm going to try to see if I can get a camera on her as I let her out because she is very cute. How do I start this webcam? Oops. How do I make it go? Start server. There we go. Nice. I change the camera. No. Wait, more. No. Why doesn't this work? I wonder. One moment, please. Oops. Let's see. Let me just... No, hold on. Ah. Nice, nice. Good. Whoa. I don't know what the deal is with it. I'm gonna have to look this. I'm gonna look it up. It's gonna be fine. I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm not gonna get distracted. Let's start the server. How's this work? Yeah, nice. Okay, so let's take a look at the IP address. That's right. I'm good at computers, so I should probably be able to get this to work if I try a little bit. Let's take a VLC video source. And then if I say that the playlist is a path and a URL and say it's HTTP. What's the IP address of this camera? Sorry, I need to know what the IP address is. I really do apologize. I wanted this to work right away, but this is an idea that I had on the fly. Oh, I'm disconnected from Wi-Fi. That's why it's not working. Okay, I understand now. So this won't be hard at all. So if I move back and I start it again, then I should see an IP address that I'll be able to... Ah, nice. So 192.168.0.144 and then port 1237. Then I should be able to see the video anytime now. No? Okay, maybe not HTTPS. Maybe just HTTP. Oh no, that was HTTP. Alright, not VLC then. Just a regular media source. Man, this is sure is a pain in the neck. I didn't take my shot yet, did I? This is interesting. I don't know if I've ever had well, so I had a bunch of bad stuff happen when I was a kid, and so I've only really recently become aware of that stuff, and I've only recently become aware of how that's affected me. But that means that as my knowledge grows, I'm constantly changing, like, as a person. So it, like, I've never thought of this, but it's like a month ago I was pretty much a different person. HTTP 168.144.1237. What's the deal? Why am I not seeing this? What if it's because it's... What if it's because it's not visible? What if that's why? Is this why? Come on, man. This can't be fucking that hard, right? Come on. What the hell? Alright. 2 more minutes and then I'll bail. What time is it? Wow, this is taking forever. Oh my god. Port 137. This is piss. I wonder what the deal is. Let me disable studio mode in OBS. Okay. I'll do the media source. And then... Interesting, let's try to start it now. Networking is so finicky. It's so, fickle. Is it like /live or something? That would make sense. It's like, I don't know, like this is, I'm on the same network. I'm sending video. This isn't rocket science. I'm just saying, hey, sending video. It's so strange. Let me delete this. Delete this. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's try this again. Playlist, add path. Whoops. So https, no, go back to the thing. Oh my god. Smartphones are dumb. Did it crash? Oh my god, it crashed. Wait, did it crash? Oh, no, it's just being weird. Okay. This is a public camera. Okay. I'll set the port myself. I'll call it 98765. No, that's too big. No, hold on. 9988. There. That's definitely not taking anything. Go back. Local broadcasting. I'm connected to my Wi-Fi. Start server. Alright. Okay, so http://192.168.0.144 port 9988. Go. And then okay. And then well, look at you. Well, that's at least something. Now, why are you mad about it, is the question. Why is this happening even? I don't understand. I don't even know what I'm seeing here. Like, what is this? Is this video? It must be, right? What is this IP address? This is fascinating. I'm actually super interested in what this is. Like, now okay, no, I gotta let Ridley out. I am super late in letting her out, so I gotta let her out in like 60 seconds or less. Alright, sorry, I'm gonna have to call it. At some point you have to call it. And I'm doing it now, so it's gonna be a time for next time. It's unfortunate. Sometimes you gotta pack it in. So that sucks. Hate that. Sorry for, I guess, wasting time. But at the same time, that sounds a little harsh, especially since the odds are very good that no one's watching. So I'm gonna take Ridley out. I'll be right back. Come here, you little baby bird. Sorry, you're super late. Come here. Look at this, Ridley. Look at this. Don't that just beat all? Okay, I'm gonna play a round of Rust. No, I gotta do this. Almost said Rust. Oh no, I just realized Bird set up a Rust server. Oh no. You don't understand. I have 575 hours in Rust. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play one more muck, and then we're going to switch gears because holy shit, that's interesting. No, I was out. Oops, oh shit. Hold on. Oops. Studio mode. This. I was out. You don't understand. I was free. I was free of Rust. Rust is pain. Rust is pain. Rust is one of the most... I'm not going to talk about Rust right now. I'm going to talk about how I'm going to fucking win. I didn't take my shot. Fuck. Alright. This is a fucking disaster. It's so, Ironic, isn't it? I'm so much more comfortable streaming when I'm drunk, but so much less effective. Somewhere between the excessive focus of being nervous about messing up and the lack of focus that prevents me from staying on task is a Goldilocks zone that I've yet to attain. Wow, that is vile. There we go. Okay, it's time to fucking win. Seriously. Hi, Kiwi. I know. Ridley is so scary. But I promise you are way bigger than her. So the purpose of this mushroom is not to... It's, because if you were to eat an apple, right? Right now, if I was to eat an apple, right? Then it would just fill up my yellow hunger meter. But if I was hurt and the hunger meter was down, then the apple would heal me and fill up the yellow bar. However, if I was hurt and ate a mushroom, yellow mushroom, right, it wouldn't heal my injuries. So I believe that the yellow mushroom is made specifically to only fill up your hunger bar, right? Because right now my hunger bar is like pretty much empty, right? So if I was to eat this apple, I would fill up my hunger bar, which is good because if it runs out, you won't be able to sprint anymore, right? But I would waste later on if I sit. What is that? I would waste the ability for me to heal. What the fuck is that? I have never seen that. Oh, I have. It's Obamium. I wondered if it was Obamnium because of Obama. Let's see. What do we got? God, it just occurred to me that people who, like, imagine the bravery of the people who do body art streams. Like, for me, it was like, wow, okay, you're using your body to get views. Like, I respect the hustle, but come on. But I'm just realizing, like, the amount, like, it took me a while until I was comfortable with the face cam. Right? Imagine showing your essentially nude body to everyone. You know, and just sort of put yourself out there. But I'm going to focus because I'm going to win. This is what it looks like when I focus. I'm going to hit a tree. I'm going to make a thing. A box. Is that a free chest or is that coal? God, I can't tell. It might be an opened free chest. I'll tell you what. I'm going to do this. And then when I put it down, I'll get closer. That's coal. Down. Over. This. 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 Wow, I must have hit more trees than I thought. Alcohol. Who'd have thought? That's mithril. Can't harvest that right now. I need iron. Coal right next to each other. I can harvest two at once. I swear I'm going to win. And then I'm going to go on rust and I'm going to... I don't even want to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it right now. But I will switch to rust. Okay. Got the coal. I need stone and iron. Yeah, I need stone and iron. Rock and iron. Sorry, my mistake. I'm not in rust yet. God. I can't believe that this bird is actually going to get me into rust. I cannot fucking believe. What is it? 500? What was that? Sorry. 575.3 hours. What is 0.3 of an hour? It's a third of an hour. That's 20 minutes. So 575 hours and 20 minutes. What the fuck? Meanwhile, muck. Do I have iron already? No, I don't. I need at least 2 nodes. Alright, this is the nighttime. If I focus. Ah, there's a bubble in my eyelid. That's not conducive to focus. Did I mention I have OCD as well? It's a very fucked up combo. Autism and OCD, because the autism means that I have no... It's very interesting how ADHD and autism, like I was saying earlier, not really fully understood. It's more like, okay, so ADHD makes you really distracted, right? What mental disorder could possibly be explained so simply? There's more to it. There's way more to it. It makes you unmotivated. It makes you distractible, obviously. Right? I'm not saying that's not there. I'm saying there's more to it. No! I refuse. I did my best. It's a hard game. That sucks. Someday I won't be acid muck. Let's see. I have 3 hours total, so I guess that's not the worst. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm going to go on a short break, and then I'm going to play Rust. God help me. Let's see, how am I doing on RAM? Because Rust is hungry for RAM. That's not good. I need memory. OBS is taking up a lot. Kind of. I can quit. What is this? Why can't I see? No, hold on. Oops. Alright, so, oops. That's not what I wanted. Fuck. Fuck. Can you still... Am I still broadcasting? Bet you I'm not.